Okay, so this is going to be a video about the abandoned ICBM missile silos outside of Roswell, New Mexico. As kids, we used to go there all the time. We used to party in them. We used to do all kinds of crazy stuff. And I ran across this video that I had shot with some friends of mine, John Jimenez and Jeff Earhart. And it's interesting, and I wanted to do a kind of play-by-play. So, yeah, let's get started. And at the time,
Fuck them. Can't say fuck them.
Turn it off, man.
Do they see us?
Fuck, there's a cop. Oh shit. Just keep
now
going.
you could get busted.
Come on.
Is he turning around?
You could get busted,
Yeah. Is he?
but kids were always going out there. This is the access road. This is on the way. This is in the middle of the New Mexico desert. And you wouldn't know these things exist unless you knew where to go and where to find them. This is actually, we used to call this the oil field silo because it was in the middle of an oil field. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. I'm going to play most of this video without our commentary, as it's just young punk-ass kid commentary that doesn't make any sense. There is right there. Let's go back. That is the missile bay. Let's see if I talk about it and go into it yet. Oops, nope. Let me go back. There. That is the missile bay. So those doors are solid concrete. I forget how many tons they were, but they would open up. See those kind of bars sticking out? Those would pull those doors open. Underneath there's a 13-story cylindrical missile bay, and that's where the missile would be held underground. And pretty cool, very cool. And on each side, see those squares? See those squares on the side there? On each side, there would be a ladder going down, and there would be, see right in there, right there? That's where the smoke would rise out as the missile was going off, being fired. That is the access triangle. The access triangle was your way in, and when the silos got closed, they actually put a foot of concrete reinforced with rebar on the front of it, and then there was a metal. You'll see the remains of a metal door, and the way that people got in there was they basically used a blowtorch and opened it up. This is Jeff and John. We took spray paint. We always would tag. That's what people did. That's what you did out there. See the hole there in the doorway? You got in through that little hole, and that took you into the access triangle. This is on our way heading down. You can see the kind of white and blue Air Force colors. The video in here is not very good. You can't really see. That's actually one of the big blast doors right there. And it is very difficult to see anything inside there. My family's being very loud. And most of the video inside, you can tell, is not very good. So there's some video outside again. I will post a link to an article I wrote about the silos. think this is when we had left it. Yeah, just not good technology. It's on the way out, going back out of the axis triangle. The interiors were really fascinating. You can tell people shot at that door a whole bunch. I'll post a link to the article I wrote about these. And this whole area was basically an Air Force site. Some Navy cadets would go out there all the time. The Axis triangles, of course, were bombed like crazy. There's John, thinking he's a badass. I don't know why Jeff tucked his shirts in. I really wish he hadn't. I used to paint skulls on the damn things. That was another, maybe an escape hatch, I don't remember. But these things were cool, man. Very cool. There were 14 or 16 of them strategically placed around Roswell. And they were Atlas II, I believe, was the ICBM. They were Atlas II missiles. And yeah, they became our playgrounds as kids. And as we got into high school, some of the stories I could tell, some of the partying that was done here. That's one of my skulls. I used to love spray painting skulls on things. That's actually one of mine. I think at this point, John's going to go down into this little area here. Just trying to tag poorly, I think. Yeah, there was eggs down there. Or something. Anyway, I thought some people might find this video of interest. I know all my Roswell peeps will remember these places. And we explored as many as we could find, and I think we explored pretty much practically all of them. Very cool. Anyway, that's it. That's the silos. Quick little video.